Is Winnipeg still affordable in 2026? When you look at the news, there's no shortage of articles talking about unaffordability across the country. And while that's definitely a huge concern, different cities are going to be affected a little bit differently. So today we're going to be talking about how Winnipeg is affected in affordability and if Winnipeg is still affordable in 2026. Winnipeg is in a very different position than other markets, with our average home price being at about $420,000 for a detached home. This gives us a really different perspective than markets like Calgary, Toronto, and even Vancouver, and gives us a strong baseline for comparison, being one of the most affordable cities in the entire country. Now let's look at exactly how different each of these markets are in the major cities across the country. To do this, we're going to be comparing the average sold price for a detached home going from the highest to the lowest. Now, starting in Vancouver, where the average detached home price is over $2 million. In Toronto, it's $1.3 million. In Ottawa, it's $834,000. In Calgary, it's $774,000. Over in Edmonton, it's $553,000. And finally, in Winnipeg, the average cost for a detached home is about $420,000. Now, it's very important to keep in mind how in Winnipeg, buying a detached home, even as a first-time home buyer, is very doable due to the cost. Although in markets like Vancouver, where the average detached home price is over $2 million, most people are going to explore other options, whether it's purchasing a condo, a townhouse, or even an attached home. For example, instead of a single-family detached home, if you're to look at the average price for a condo in Vancouver, it's closer to about $719,000. While it's still more expensive than buying a detached home in most other cities, it brings the numbers a lot closer and leaves it up to the individual on more of a lifestyle decision of what they're going to look to purchase. One of the best ways to compare affordability is by looking at how much income you need to earn in order to purchase the average home in that market. Let's start with the most expensive market, being Vancouver, where you would need to earn approximately $228,000 per year in order to qualify for the average home. Next, we have Toronto at $195,000. In third, we have Ottawa at $132,000. Fourth, Calgary at $120,000. Then we have Edmonton at $92,000. And over here in Winnipeg, you need about $86,000 in order to purchase the average home, which gives us a really good place for young families to have their start and purchase that first home. Now, affordability isn't just about buying a home and housing, but it's about how your day-to-day life feels. And that's where Winnipeg shines the most. So when you combine lower home prices, easier requirements for income in order to qualify for mortgages, and competitive household incomes, Winnipeg still remains one of the most affordable cities in the entire country in all of 2026. But this doesn't mean that it's cheap or it's not going to continue to rise. It just gives people a better opportunity to start their lives in Winnipeg and have less financial stress. This video was just meant to give you a rough idea of what Winnipeg is like in 2026. If you're planning on making the move, give me a call at 204-515-2871, or you can find me on Instagram at @AbbeyRealtor with any of your questions. Until the next video.